Jim, what a win. First game in, new manager bounce, so they say. You must be really pleased with that.
Very pleased, and you know, the lads have deserved it for the effort that they put in. They've been absolutely superb, every one of them. You know, it's just, I know over the years, although I've got a decent record here as a player, scored 1 or 2 and won 1 or 2, got beaten the playoffs 1 year, but as a manager, I think I've won it a couple of times, but I know it's a tough place. They're good people, Hereford. Nearly signed here a few years ago.
Did you?
Under Graham Turner, yeah. And they get behind the team, they make a bit of noise, good crowd. And we knew that they were going to get behind the team from minute one. And obviously when they've lost the game in the manner which they did on Bank Holiday Monday, I think it was always going to be a response. And we said that. And it was certainly the case for the first 10-15 minutes. They were all over us, we couldn't get out of our half. You know, it was all hands to the pump without really, apart from one long range shot if I can remember, not much else. We built into the game, long journey, warm day, etc. I understand the mentality of the players has been, you know, one of losing at the end of last season. This season hasn't gone as we wanted. But like I said in there, I've had no games, no wins, no draws, no losses. It's a 40-game season for me, and we've got a point start. So just win the next game. That's if you don't win it, don't lose it. Try and take something from it. So all hands to the pump. I thought our discipline without the ball was very, very good, considering we only touched on stuff on the tactics board.
Right.
We've only had I've only been with them for Thursday night, which, you know, introduced a little corner routine where we got a free header in and nearly scored, a couple of little crossover throw-ins which worked well for us, but it's just going to be a slow process. It's important we just put building blocks in place and keep moving forward and keep trying to improve fitness and improve, you know, tactical, you know, technical. I want to get better, you know, I'm determined to do well. I've had a kick in the teeth the last couple of jobs, and I want to do well, and there's no better way to start in the way that we did today, so onwards and upwards.
Can't go wrong with that.
No, everyone played the part, all of, you know, people, lads who've travelled down and not been in the squad and they've got in the change room. It's nice to see, you know, because I know I've been on bad runs myself, and sometimes you think, when's it going to turn, when you're going to get that monkey off your back, and that's what's happened today. We've done great, we've deserved the win in my opinion. I think we've deserved it for our work ethic and the way we went about it. We hit the one that counted a couple of times, scored a good goal, great wing play by Nana, great header from Marcus, so great for in that respect. So yeah, really pleased for everyone, pleased for the fans who travelled, the board of directors, coaches, chocker. So I'm sure it'll be a good journey home.
Andy spoke before he took over about the players taking responsibility and how important that was. I think we saw that today, didn't there? There was nobody left anything on that pitch today.
No, you've seen that. I mean, the tops are ringing. Harry Flowers had all his face smashed. He's covered in blood. You know, there's lads with stud marks. Morgan's had a big stud mark down his thigh there. There's all sorts, there's loads of bags of ice knocking around, but that's the non-negotiable for me. That's the way I was as a player, it's the way I am as a person. Every game you go into, you believe you're going to win, and you're willing to represent that shirt, you know, that you wear, and that's what they've done today. Anyone who's come here today and watched the game, a Southport fan or anyone associated with the club, I'll be proud of the players, because I certainly am the way they went about the jobs, and I just said that in there. Okay, it's one win, but that's got to be the way we are every week, and if we lose, we lose. Yeah. But it can't be any regrets, and I don't want any regrets, and now we just move on to the next game and hopefully drag that same desire and determination and get a similar result. Would be nice.
You've only had a couple of days with us. What have you seen so far that pleases you?
Sitting on the coach today, there's good people. There's good people upstairs. Ian I get on well with, Liam I've always got on well with, but I'm meeting people all the time. There's people on the coach and thinking, these are good people. It's a good. There's loads of people in the game, you know, been at the club before. I'm having texts left, right and centre, players, managers, coaches who've been here, and they've all said the same thing. It's a good club now, and seeing what we've got in regards to staff, backroom staff, there's no divvy, so to speak. Yeah. Everyone's on the same. We're all from the similar, you know, neck of the woods. Although Andy's a southerner, but he lives in Liverpool now.
Converted him.
Yeah, it's good. There's a good feel about it. I sense that on the coach and the players. To be fair, you know, I've been impressed with them, the way they've gone about the job on Thursday, how receptive they've been. can't come in and change the world, but we've put little bits in and they've took it on board and they've tried the best, and sometimes you need a little bit of a break or a little bit of luck. We got that today, but they deserve it because they've gone about the job right on Thursday. They've all prepared right, we're putting things in place, and we believe it. Although it's the first time I've been a part-time manager, I still think you can introduce full-time methods into your planning and your structure and everything else. It's just trying to get as much as we can done to make us better, which ultimately tries to give us a better chance of winning games. But everyone's been superb. That's been the best thing for me, how welcome I've been made, and from yourselves, from the board, directors, the players, the staff. Been great.
I can see you're absolutely roasting there, Jim, so we'll let you go. It's been a brilliant afternoon for everybody. It's been a long time coming, 15 games I think, so
I'm absolutely made up. Great. Made up, more so for those fans who've had to travel, get behind the team and not had the just rewards or something to cheer, but we've given them that today, so they're the most important people at any club, so safe trip home to them.
Brilliant, thanks Jim.
Okay.